Okay, we're with Mark McHargue, First Vice President of the Nebraska Farm Bureau. Mark also serves as Chair of the State Legislative Policy Committee. Mark, can you talk to us a little bit about what work the committee did here at the Policy Forum in North Platte this week?
Sure, Craig. We really had a good turnout the last couple of days and felt like we've got real good input, real good dialogue on a lot of issues. There were a couple key issues that we'll talk about. One of the first things, obviously, is taxes, property taxes. Just a lot of debate on what can we do to tweak our policy if it needs to be tweaked to really try to get a handle on property taxes. We've dealt with taxes for a long time in Nebraska Farm Bureau, so there wasn't a lot of major changes, but just kind of the mood here is that we've got to do something. And so really, whether it be changing valuation, really kind of figuring out maybe some creative ways to fund some school bond issues, several things like that.
Okay. What are some of the other issues in the ag arena, Mark, outside of taxes?
You know, kind of the ag side, you know, with Vilsack wanting to put another checkoff in on the beef side. There was pretty good discussion about that, whether that's the route that we would want to go on the beef checkoff. So we have a little language on whether we should increase the beef checkoff, how that should be done, whether Secretary of Ag should be the one that's leading the charge on that. So those were the discussions on the beef checkoff.
Okay, and we also, I think, talked a little bit about county bridges. I know that's been an issue as well, Mark.
Yeah, you know, the county bridges out in Nebraska, it's just no mystery that they are in disrepair. Kind of the discussion that went along with that was how do we get some of the state funding that we already have channeled to county roads and bridges, and then if more funds are needed, how should we go about collecting those funds or raising those funds? And so that was the discussion around bridges.
Okay, Mark. And one last one. I know there's been a lot of talk at the national level about data management, farm level data being collected by ag tech providers and relationships there. Did you guys talk about that a little bit too, I understand?
Yeah, ag data will continue over the next several years, probably be an issue where I think we're finally starting to get our hands around a little bit, just the broader concepts of ag data. So we have some policy going forward on, again, who should own that data, who the third party people and the affiliates, how they handle the data, and really when can that data come back, and what data is solely ours, what data can be shared, and some of those types of issues.
Okay, great. Hey, thank you, Mark. We appreciate it. All the policies you guys developed will be discussed at the convention, is that correct?
Yep, 1st of December, we will bring all these policies back together, and the whole delegate body will have a chance to weigh in and ultimately decide our policy for the coming year.
Great. Hey, thank you, Mark.
You bet.